Did you know that Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino boxing legend, knocked out 39 opponents in his incredible career? That's a knockout percentage of about 63%. Imagine a teenage Manny Pacquiao, all elbows and determination, stepping into a dusty ring in the Philippines. Fast forward through decades of sweat, glory, jaw-dropping knockouts, and legends falling at his feet. But here's the kicker. It's not just brute strength that made him a knockout machine. It's his insane speed, razor-sharp precision, and perfect timing that turn his fists into weapons of destruction. So why should you care about Pacquiao's knockouts? Because they're not just punches. They're the story of a kid from the streets who became a global icon, dominating champs and rewriting boxing history. Today, we're not just listing his knockouts. We're stepping into the ring with him, feeling the tension, hearing the crowd, and uncovering the secrets behind the punches that shook the boxing world. We are breaking down his most iconic, jaw-dropping knockouts, the moments that made him a legend, and the secrets behind his power. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll see why Manny Pacquiao's knockouts are some of the most unforgettable in sports history. A story that is as much about the heart as it is about fists. Let's get started. Manny Pacquiao's knockout journey kicked off in the dusty streets of the Philippines. At the early age of 16, the fighter entered his first professional ring on January 22, 1995, against Edmond Enting Ignacio. He didn't knock him out, but he won by unanimous decision, which made it clear that this kid had something special. Fast forward to February 9, 1996, in the Philippines. Pacquiao, a scrawny 17-year-old, steps into the ring against Rustico Torrecampo. The fighting bell rang, and Manny launched an explosive combination of punches that sent Torrecampo to the canvas before the first round ended. The crowd couldn't believe it. This wasn't some fluke, it was a warning shot, a sneak peek at the chaos he'd bring. Manny was here to take over. But the real game changer came on December 4, 1998, when Manny was just 19. And he took on Chachai Sasakul for the WBC flyweight title. Sasakul was a champ, a tough guy with experience, thinking he's got this kid figured out. Big mistake. In the 8th round, Pacquiao unleashed a left hook that dropped Sasakul flat. Fight over. Title won. That knockout didn't just give Pacquiao his first world championship. It screamed to the world. A storm was coming, and its name was Pacquiao. And this was only the beginning of his knockout spree. On November 15, 2003, Pacquiao faced Marco Antonio Barrera, a Mexican legend with 57 wins and only 3 losses, a reputation that could scare most fighters into retirement. This fight was at the Alamodome in Texas, and Pacquiao was the underdog. Everyone thought Barrera would steamroll and chew him up. Guess what? They were dead wrong. Pacquiao started attacking right from the first bell. There was a weird moment in round 1 when a slip got called a knockdown against him, but Pacquiao didn't care. He kept coming. During round 5, he started delivering left hooks and combination punches like a spinning combat machine. Barrera couldn't keep up. In the 11th round, Pacquiao hit him with a flurry so brutal that Barrera's corner waved the white flag. Technical knockout. Pacquiao won his 3rd world title in a 3rd weight class that night. Barrera even said, "I didn't see his punches coming. He's too fast." This knockout sent shockwaves around the globe, which turned Pacquiao into an international superstar. Pacquiao wasn't stopping there. On June 28, 2008, he moved up to lightweight to fight David Diaz for the WBC title. Diaz was no pushover, a gritty champ with 26 wins, 1 loss. Diaz was all heart, ready to brawl. But Pacquiao, he came prepared. The fight began with Pacquiao circling Diaz while delivering quick uppercuts from diverse positions at impossible velocity. In round 2, Pacquiao sliced Diaz's nose open. Later, he cut a gash above Diaz's eye, blood splattering everywhere like something out of a horror movie. Then, in round 9, came the moment. A stiff jab from Pacquiao struck Diaz's face, but was immediately followed with a brutal left-hand punch that knocked Diaz out with his face in the mat.
Fight's over, thank you.
The referee brought this fight to an immediate stop. Technical knockout. With that win, Pacquiao became the first Asian to snag world titles in 4 weight classes. Diaz expressed it perfectly. Every time I blocked a punch, he would hit me with another before I could move. This fight proved Manny could dominate anywhere, anytime. Now let's talk about a knockout so epic it's still replayed today like a Hollywood movie. May 2nd, 2009, MGM Grand, Las Vegas. Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton, Battle of East and West. The British boxing star Hatton accumulated 45 victories and 1 defeat and earned fame for his intense fighting style and relentless aggressiveness. Everyone was hyped. Could Pacquiao handle him? During the first round, Pacquiao delivered 2 devastating left hooks that required slow-motion replays to properly show their speed because they happened so fast. The crowd lost it. Then round 2, Pacquiao sets him up, steps in, and wham! With a left hook that shuts Hatton's lights out. He's out before he even hits the canvas. The fight stopped at round 2. It was named Knockout of the Year by the Ring magazine. "Oh, he handled Hatton right," Hatton said later. "I didn't see it coming. He's too fast." This victory not only stood as a win, but demonstrated the height of Pacquiao's power to the whole world. But Pacquiao wasn't stopping there. On November 14, 2009, he faced Miguel Cotto, a Puerto Rican powerhouse, for the WBO welterweight title. Cotto was a beast with a 34-2 record, another weight class up for Pacquiao. Could he keep the magic going? The early rounds were tight. During the rounds, Cotto successfully landed solid jabs while maintaining his defensive position, yet Pacquiao patiently waited for his opportunities. Right in round 3, Manny slips a punch, lands a right hook, and down goes Cotto. The tide turned. A devastating flurry of punches that Pacquiao delivered in round 12 forced the referee to stop the fight to save Cotto. Technical knockout. That victory marked another historical milestone because Pacquiao became the first boxer to take world titles across 7 different weight classes. This knockout showed Pacquiao wasn't just climbing weight classes and fighting giants, he was conquering them. Imagine yourself among the audience on November 23, 2014, watching Manny back in the ring with Chris Algieri, a slick, undefeated American WBO light welterweight champion with a big mouth. Algieri's dodging and weaving, thinking he's untouchable. In round 2, a left hand sends Algieri sprawling. Round 6, another knockdown.
He realized he may have hurt him, and he dropped. And that's kind of the way he rolled over again.
By round 9, he's dropped Algieri 6 times before cruising to a decision win. Not a knockout, sure, but a beatdown so brutal it's a knockout in spirit. Algieri's left dazed. He's everywhere at once. That's Pacquiao, unpredictable, unstoppable, a whirlwind you can't escape. So what's the secret sauce behind Manny's knockouts? It's not just power, it's technique. First, he's a southpaw. His left-hand punch reaches opponents from an unexpected angle that leaves opponents almost defenseless. His left hook is almost impossible to block. Then there's his footwork. The fighter weaves his body from side to side while setting traps, moving in dance-like motions, setting up every punch perfectly. And don't sleep on his speed. In the Hatton fight, those hooks came so fast, if you blinked, you'd miss it. Or take the Cotto fight. During the fight, Pacquiao adapted his fighting methods until he found a perfect moment to land his strike. Add the volume of his crazy punch, and his opponents get overwhelmed, wearing you down until he ends you with an ultimate knockout. That mix of skills, speed, and smarts is what makes his knockouts legendary and crowns Pacquiao as the maestro. Want some fun facts? Manny's knocked out 39 guys, which makes up about 63% of his 62 wins. Insane, right? Some of his fastest finishes? One of his first-round knockouts was in 1997 with his fellow Filipino Michael Luna, who never saw what hit him when he faced Pacquiao in Muntinlupa City. The boxer lasted for the first round before going down cold. Then there's Hatton's second-round collapse in 2009. The wild thing about his boxing skills is that he has defeated fighters in 7 different weight classes. His victories across 7 weight divisions prove that the potency of his fists surpasses physical size, thus allowing him to conquer champions in every division from flyweight to welterweight. The abilities that this champion possesses run so deep, they rewrite rules. Manny Pacquiao's knockouts aren't just the highlights of his fights, they're the heartbeat of his legacy. From that scrappy kid in the Philippines to a global legend, his fists told a story of grit and greatness. They're etched in boxing history. But Manny's more than a fighter. He's a hero to millions, a symbol of what you can achieve when you refuse to quit. Next time you watch a Pacquiao knockout clip, don't just see the hits, feel the journey. It's years of grit packed into a split second. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Manny Pacquiao moment, and subscribe for more epic boxing breakdowns. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.